Andy Murray smashes his racket, face twisted in frustration, as another match slips away. It's not just a rough moment, it's his whole career in a nutshell. Bad injuries, brutal schedules, and facing tennis giants like Federer, Nadal, and Djokovic have made his life tough. Is he the unluckiest player ever? Maybe. But Murray keeps fighting, no matter how many times the game tries to break him. Even though he should probably be in a mental institute from all the setbacks, Andy's career kicked off in 2005, when he turned pro as a scrappy Scottish teenager. Back then, Novak Djokovic was still figuring out his serve, and Rafael Nadal was just a clay court menace. Andy, though? He was already showing flashes of brilliance, reaching the third round of Wimbledon at 18. But here's where the bad luck starts creeping in. In 2006, a back injury flared up, the first of many physical setbacks that would haunt him like a bad ex. By 2008, he's making the US Open final. But who's waiting? Roger Federer, in his prime, ready to swat Andy like a drunken sailor. Murray loses in straight sets. Tough, but it's just the beginning. By 2010, Andy's a top player, but he's stuck in the Big Three's world. Federer's elegance, Nadal's grit, and Djokovic's rise made Grand Slams a near-impossible mission. In 2010, Murray reaches the Australian Open final. Sounds great, right? Except Federer's there again, handing him a 6-3, 6-4, 7-6 beatdown. In 2011, it's the same story, another Australian Open final, this time against Djokovic, who's starting his reign of terror. Murray gets crushed, 6-4, 6-2, 6-3. And then, 2012's Wimbledon final. Andy's carrying the hopes of a nation desperate for a British champion. He battles Federer tooth and nail, only to lose 4-6, 7-5, 6-3, 6-4. The crowd's in tears, Andy's in tears, and Britain's still waiting. But 2012 wasn't all doom. Murray finally breaks through, winning the Olympic gold medal on home soil, beating Federer in straight sets. Then, he clinches his first Grand Slam at the US Open, outlasting Djokovic in a 5-hour epic. The monkey's off his back, except not really. The tennis gods weren't done screwing with him yet. If Murray's early career was about battling titans, his mid-career was about battling his own body. In 2013, he wins Wimbledon finally, a British champion after 77 years, but right after, his back starts screaming. He undergoes surgery, missing the end of the season. In 2016, he's world number 1, wins his second Wimbledon, and looks unstoppable. Then, boom, his hip starts crumbling. By 2017, he's limping through matches, barely able to move. In 2018, he gets hip surgery, then another in 2019, with a metal implant just to keep playing. Imagine trying to chase Djokovic's drop shots with a bionic hip. Most players would have retired, but Murray, he's out there, grinding, losing, to players he'd have smoked in his prime. And it's not just the hip. Ankle injuries, shoulder issues, groin problems. Murray's body was like a car held together with duct tape. In 2021, he's trying to make a comeback, but a freak groin injury sidelines him right before the Miami Open. In 2023, he's clawing his way back up the rankings, only for a ruptured ankle ligament to derail him again. It's like the universe saw Andy climbing and said, "Nah, mate, back to the physio table." Murray's bad luck wasn't just physical. The tennis gods loved to mess with his schedule. In 2017, he's defending his Wimbledon title, already hobbled by his hip. The organizers stick him on late in the day, forcing him to play grueling 5-setters on a battered body. He loses in the quarters, barely able to walk. In 2022, he's playing Stuttgart, looking sharp, but rain delays and marathon matches drain him before the final, where he loses to Matteo Berrettini. And don't forget the 2019 Australian Open. Murray's planning to retire after a heroic first-round loss, but the tournament gives him a tribute video before the match, basically saying, "Thanks for trying, now get out." Talk about a gut punch. Then there's the missed opportunities. In 2013, he skips the French Open to nurse his back, only to watch Nadal dominate. In 2015, he's in the French Open semis, pushing Djokovic to 5 sets, but a shoulder issue flares up, and he fades. Every time Murray got close, something, someone, or his own body slammed the door shut. Despite the universe's best efforts, Murray kept fighting. In 2019, post-hip surgery, he wins a doubles title in London with Feliciano Lopez, defying every doctor who said he'd never play again. In 2020, he's back in singles, grinding through challenger events, basically the minor leagues for ranking points. In 2023, he pulls off insane wins, like a 5-hour, 5-set thriller against Thanasi Kokkinakis at the Australian Open, finishing at 4 a.m. Most 35-year-olds are coaching or commentating, but Murray's out there, saving match points and screaming, "Let's go," to empty stands. And yet, the bad luck persists. In 2024, he's building momentum, only for a spinal cyst to require emergency surgery, forcing him to miss Wimbledon singles. He plays doubles with his brother Jamie, a heartwarming moment, but they lose in the first round. In 2025, he's still swinging, reaching the third round of the Australian Open, but a freak elbow tweak costs him a shot at the quarters. Every step forward comes with a banana peel. Let's paint Murray's luck in vivid colors. His career is like playing chess against a grandmaster who's also setting the board on fire. His body's a haunted house one creak, and the whole thing might collapse. His luck's so bad, he could win the lottery and lose the ticket in a windstorm. Oh, wait, that's basically what happened in 2017 when he was world number 1, only for injuries to tank his ranking to 839. His luck's so bad, he could enter a tournament as the top seed and still draw Djokovic in the first round. Actually, that happened in Madrid 2022. His luck's so bad, his racket strings would snap midpoint. Yup, that's happened too. Multiple times. So why does Murray keep going? Why not retire to a cozy pundit gig? Because Andy Murray is the ultimate grinder. He's the guy who'll play 5 sets on one leg, scream at himself to keep going, and still sign autographs after losing. In 2023, he said, "I'm not here to make up the numbers. I still believe I can win big." That's not delusion, it's defiance. It's only delusional until it works. In 2025, at 38, he's still chasing that third Wimbledon, that 4th Grand Slam. He's with a new coach, tweaking his game and somehow still pulling off upsets. Will he get there? Maybe not. But every Murray fan knows the deal. We're not here for the trophies. We're here for the fight. Because if Andy Murray can survive 2 decades of injuries, Big 3 dominance, and scheduling curses, he can survive anything. The championship might come in 2026, or 2027, or never. But until he hangs up his racket, we'll be screaming, "Come on, Andy!" Even if the universe is screaming back, "Not today!"